180!
Phil, once again, the William Hill Grand Slam of Darts champion, here you are with the trophy. What a memorable day for you.
I'm over the moon, I really am. It was Robert now, look. I'm gobsmacked, I must be honest with you. The semi-final against Adrian, you know, last 8 against James, and the final against Robert standing there. It was a tough field, you know, it wasn't easy, trust me. I mean, the semi-finals, I think me playing Adrian and Robert playing Scott, it took a lot out of us, and the final was never going to be the big firing final. We're both shattered after the afternoon. Yeah, but I still think it was a good average. I mean, I still think we were up there nearly 100 average. But it was a tough game. It was a bit shabby. He's right. He said it's a bit shabby. It wasn't too shabby.
Just to take you back to this afternoon, the game against Adrian will live long in the memory for everybody. What was it like to play in?
Do you know, it was like a blur because you're both concentrating that much. I mean, I think if Robert would have played like he can play and I would have played, you just don't think about it. He'll tell you, I mean, he'll do his interview after. You don't think about it, you just get on with it, and you know, it's blow for blow. It's slog for slog. It'd be like George Groves and Carl Frost next week. It's a blow for blow job, and you like it, even though it's tough work. You enjoy them type of matches. You know, it sets you up for the next game.
It really set you up for the final. You did the damage early on in the final when Robert missed those early doubles. You pounced and at 5-0. You probably did the job. Yeah,
without a shadow of a doubt. He put the pressure on himself. I didn't put the pressure on Robert. He put it on himself. He should never have been 5-0 down. Never in a million years. You know, the first leg he should have been 1-0 up, and then it was his darts. And I think that really set the precedent for the whole match. Really, you know, being 2-0 down, it was ridiculous. Really, he was far the better player in the first 5 legs, and I was 5-0.
He started to come back at you, and the 164 from you was another hammer blow.
Oh, mate. And then what do? I jump around the stage like a big daft bat that I am. And then I knocked myself up and I played crap the next leg, and he took it off me next leg, you know. And that's the one thing I say to young players, you know, if you do something great, don't jump around the stage. Save your energy, especially if you're in the final, you know, where your energy is more important. And what do? Big finish, jump around the stage like bloody Andy Pandy. I was, or Pandy Andy, whatever, you know. And it does, I thought, well, I can't say what I thought, but I thought, you silly lad.
It's been a very memorable 9 days for you. How special is it to win such a big cross-code event?
It's not so much special for me as well. I'm very chuffed with the whole tournament, to be honest with you. It's been a great tournament. It's been a great atmosphere in here. The crowd have been great. But also I've been watching other players, you know, haven't been performing as what they can this year, Robert especially. And he's come through this field, you know, he's come through the top half or bottom half, I don't know. And he's got through it, and he's gone through like that. And he's beat Scott Waits, who's the reigning world champion. He's had a tough, you know. And myself, and Adrian especially. James Wade is playing like he can do, you know. So Michael Van Gerwen is again Michael Van Gerwen.
And had a great game with Gary Anderson as well.
Well, yeah. I mean, you didn't let me finish. I did forget about Gary, actually. Sorry, Gary. But, yeah, I mean, the players now, you can see they are getting ready for... That's on his mind. You can see what's on his mind. But, you know, he's lost the final here, but he hasn't lost the war, he's lost the battle. And he'll be ready for the Worlds now.
Everyone's got half an eye on the Worlds, but you've now won 5 major TV titles in a row. There's Minehead coming up before that. Can you make it 6?
Yeah, of course I can. Yeah, of course I can. Robert's shaking his head like this. But we'll give it a good go, you know. It's going to take a good one to beat me. And if I play like I can, and I've got a few days off so I can get a bit of rest in now, and then I'll be at my best again. So let's see what happens in Minehead, you know. Let's see.
Well done, Phil. We'll let you go and enjoy this one.
Yeah, it's gone now because he keeps shaking his head at me, you swine.
1